Hey everybody, welcome back. Grab a snack, grab a drink, sit back and relax. We're gonna play some Morrowind. So, couple things to start today's episode off with. I did do a little cleaning up, running around. We're looking at 92k right now after selling some stuff. Just some extra duplicates and other junk that we had laying around. Also, I went and grabbed an exquisite shirt and pants, which I had mentioned, I think in the last one, that I wanted to grab these and do some enchanting. So we are going to do that. I want to check my scroll bag here real quick. Gonna have to drop it and pick it back up to initialize it. Cool mod, but one very annoying feature. Let's grab a Scroll of Summon Golden Saint. Now, that seems loud again. Maybe it's just me. Sound, player movement. Let's turn this down to 50. Look at that. Armor vol. That's what we want to turn down. Hold on. Let's turn this down to 50. Yeah, I mean, that's still super loud and obnoxious, but we're in medium armor, so let's go do some enchanting. There's a couple things I have in mind here. But let's go take a look at our options. Key thing, because we swapped out our amulet, we only have Restore Health 1 point on self right now. Now, we can make an exquisite ring to put on instead of one of these. And that might be something we do, maybe to replace the Mentor's Ring, because I don't really care about the willpower on Mentor's Ring. I only care about the intelligence. So I might make a ring that does far more intelligence. Which we can do, actually. I mean, if we take a look here, if we just grab this exquisite shirt, throw our soul in, go on constant effect, fortify attribute, just on this, we can get this with 60 points, we can get this up to 12. An exquisite ring is twice this. We can get 24 intelligence ourselves on a ring if we wanted to. So I could easily make up the... make a better ring than that one, so I will probably end up doing that, although that's not what we're going to do here. There's a lot of very useful enchantments that we can put on some of this. Now, you might notice a couple new spells here as well. When I was doing my running around, I did go pick up a couple things. So you might notice, let's see if I can find it. We have Jump now. I did pick up a Paralyze. I don't know if we had that before. Sanctuary, Slow Fall. I finally grabbed Telekinesis and Weakness to Fire. Oh, I didn't realize I figured the weaknesses would be all categorized together, but I'm going to have to buy all of them. That's okay. The big thing we want to do is 1 point of Slow Fall. That means that while we're wearing this shirt, we will not take fall damage. This won't actually do any appreciable amount of slowing down our fall, but with even 1 point of slow fall, you no longer take fall damage, which is all we care about. So with this, it takes up 15 points for enchantment, no problem. There's a lot of stuff this could go on early as well if it's something you're worried about. The other one is water breathing on self. That's really nice. It's just utility stuff, right? How much Sanctuary could we get? No, we don't have enough. I might put the water breathing, because these multiply with each other, it gets more expensive. Maybe we'll put the water breathing on the pants instead. How much Restore Health could we get? We can get 1 point of Restore Health. If we go 0 and 2, yeah, okay. Well, we can get 1 point of Restore Health on here as well. Slow Fall and Restore Health 1 point. I think that is totally fine. Let's go ahead and call these what, like the threads of protection? Because that's what they do, right? They protect us from fall damage and it heals us. 33,000, that sounds good to me. Boom, new shirt. Okay. Now, just to make sure I don't get in any trouble, we're going to go here. And first off, we can take that shirt. Where is it? Here it is. Slow fall 1 point, restore health 1 point. Compared to the nothing that we're wearing, we'll go ahead and throw that on. Next up, I'm going to go put that in our dresser. Put the extravagant away. Not that we really need it. And the exquisite pants. Now, we're gonna need another soul, which is why I pulled out that scroll of summon Golden Saint. So we'll summon a Golden Saint. Soul trap. There we go. So now we have another Golden Saint soul. Let's go back and do another enchantment. So we could be doing a ring here if we wanted to. I just want to get all my clothes done because we made a belt for fatigue, and we have robes that we're wearing, the Redis Robe of Deeds for that 50 points of feather. But we don't have any pants yet. So, exquisite pants. Golden Saint, constant effects. We can go ahead and put water breathing on self, and then we could do another point of restore health, honestly. Is there anything else we'd even want? How much jump could we get? 2 points? That's not very good. We can just cast a jump spell, that's fine. Feather is incredibly expensive, if I recall. We can get 6 points of feather. Not very good. What about fortify an attribute? Like, how much fortify strength could we get here? Same deal, 6. 6 strength is going to give us more weight than feather would as well. I mean, that might just be good, going with a fortify attribute. Maybe we'll just go with the restore health because we're strong enough as is. Let's grab another point of health regen while we're wearing this as well. What do we call these? I like that. Okay, so we got new pants, the breathable slacks. Boom. Water breathing and restore health. So now we have 3 points of restore health, which is totally fine. That's still incredibly good. A lot of our armor is not very enchantable. Our helmet has an enchant capacity of 20, actually. Which is better than I thought. I don't think... Yeah, we only have 26k, so we don't have enough for a decent enchantment right now anyways. How much is an Indorel helmet? 22? We are going to end up wearing an Indorel helmet because I believe once we do the 5th trial in the main quest, once at least one of the clans recognizes us as the Nerevarine, I'm pretty sure House Indorel, all the Ordinators, they see us as a heretic and attack us on sight anyways. So I'm not too concerned with that. That piece of information is also another reason why we did the temple right away, because, you know. Oh wow, this only has 15 enchant capacity. The Imperial Dragon Scale helm has better enchant capacity than a glass helmet. That's wild. Yeah, the enchant capacity on some of this stuff is just terrible. 18 on the sword ain't too bad. Okay. So today we are going to be doing main quest. I wanna progress the main quest along. We are long overdue for that. Our character is so strong. We are incredibly powerful, and we don't make very good use of that. So, yeah, as you can see, enchant capacity 120 on exquisite things. Yeah, it's It's strong. One thing I might also do, I might do a bit of a mulligan on Lock Splitter here and remake it in a ring. Morrowind Code Patch has an option. You know, while we're talking about this, why don't we start heading to the camp? Because we need to go to here. Cool is the closest. So Dagon fell, and we can boat to Cool. I think that sounds right. I cut myself off, and now I don't know what I was saying. Anyways. Bit of a stutter. Here we go. We want to go this way, right? Do we? Yes. So we're behind on the main quest. Our character, we probably should have done more main quest stuff a while ago. We're so incredibly powerful. A lot of this main quest stuff is not going to be very challenging for us. I'd thought briefly about just like upping the difficulty. If you don't know, difficulty in Elder Scrolls games doesn't really make the game more difficult. It just gives enemies more health and more damage to, you know, make up for the fact that we have 159 armor and 241 health. We're practically unkillable, and we do so much damage to most enemies that it's kind of a joke at this point. We're gonna have to fly over the mountain. That's fine. So yeah, we probably should have done main quest earlier, but is what it is. There's a lot of really cool dungeons and a lot of really cool loot in the main quest. So it's kind of a shame that we haven't done more of it yet. But this, we'll see how much of it I can get through today. I don't know if we'll be able to do everything. If I remember correctly, becoming the Hortator of Telvanni is a real pain in the ass. So, main quest will probably be finished in the next one, not this one. We have to go past the ruins, right? Yeah. We got a cave here as well. Isn't this the cave that they send us on the quest to? Or am I going crazy? Dad. Some clan fears. Let's go get some Daedra hearts and Daedra skin. Can always use more money. Making overpowered gear is an expensive hobby. And I really should just pick up, oh, hello, Golden Saint. I'll gladly take another Golden Saint soul. What do we have? Glass Jink Blade, a Drew Shield, and a Daedra Heart. Just those bladed Nyx Hounds. I thought I saw an Ogrim around here as well. Maybe not. Okay. I've also been looking at some new house mods. I had mentioned in the last one that we're running out of space and I might look for a new house mod. And I have a couple in mind.
What do you want?
Talk. You want to speak to Sulmatul. You want to speak to Nibani Mesa. Have they sent for you? Okay. No. If they have not sent for you, then you will not speak to them. You are an outlander, and Sumatul is our chief, and Nabani Mesa is our wise woman. They will not speak to you. Disturbing dreams. This is a strange dream indeed. The Sharmat Dagoth speaks to you in the voice of prophecy. He curses the 3 betrayers, the 3 false gods, Vivek, Almalexia, Sothasil. He calls you to drive the Outlanders from Morrowind. This is a very strong dream, very cunning, a dream to stir hearts. This is a very good lie. He called you Nerevar, and the dream of the Nerevarine is very strong and very dangerous for you and for all my people. In ancient days, the deep elves, the dwarves, and a great host of outlanders from the west came stealing this land of the Dunmer. In that time, Nerevar was the great Khan and war leader of the house people, but he honored the ancient spirits and the tribal law and became as one of us. So, when Nerevar pledged upon his great ring of the ancestors, one clan under Moon and Star, to honor the ways of the spirits and rights of the land, all the tribes joined the house people, fighting a great battle at Red Mountain. Though many Dunmer, tribesmen and housemen, died at Red Mountain, the Dwemer were defeated and their evil magics destroyed, and the Outlanders driven from the land. But after this great victory, the power-hungry Khans of the great houses slew Nerevar in secret, set themselves up as gods, and forgot Nerevar's promises to the tribes. But Nerevar will come again and cast down the false gods, and by the power of his ring will make good his promises, honor the spirits, and drive the Outlanders from the land. Red Mountain is the great mountain of fire in the center of Ardenfell. The outer slopes are steep and rugged, and the crater is deep and filled with burning rock. Beasts and servants of the devil Dagoth live on the Red Mountain. The settled people built a magical barrier called Ghost Fence to keep the evils inside. Within the Ghost Fence, rain never falls and the sun never shines. The only weather is the red and deadly ash blight. The Ahamusa of the Grazelands are mild, peace-loving. The wise woman of the Ahamusa, Shinamu Mirpal, is also their Ashkan. Urshalaku are the Ashlanders of the northern Ashlands and the West Gash. I'm the wise woman of Urshalaku, and Ashkan Sulmatul is our chief, a brave, respected war leader and war protector of the Nerevarine cult. Let's see. She might have to like me more. I like gold. This is the custom you Outlanders call a bribe, yes? Okay. Not barter. Persuasion. Money. Sharing is good. I like sharing. You're generous and your judgment is good. Okay. How about... So, Nerevarine Prophecies. That's not good enough. Dagoth is the devil and enemy. Dagoth and his beasts and servants are the source of many evils that the beasts and the Dunmer and Morrowind. The source of many evils that beset the Dunmer and Morrowind. Dagoth dwells in fiery caverns beneath Red Mountain, served by his kin called the Ash Vampires and the Legions of the Deformed Monsters. I think I have to go talk to the leader. Got a little bit of information out of her. Forget who it is. Is that combat music I hear? It's, Ashcon, right? How'd you get in here? Leave at once, or I will kill you myself. Hmm. Hmm. A Quama egg, huh? Who do I have to... Is it just a piece of dialogue I missed with the wise woman, maybe? Acute blight disease affecting a victim's behavior. Extracted from corpus beasts or other blight monsters. Go around trouble, leave it behind you, then return later when you can give trouble a big surprise. That's not great advice, but you do spell making and bartering, but let's see. Quests. Meet Sul Matul. Let's see. Gave me the Emperor's secret orders and told me to read them. The Emperor thinks the Nerevarine prophecies are genuine and that I may be the Nerevarine. Being sent to the Ursulaku camp, speak with the heads of the Nerevarine cult, Sumatul and Nibani Mesa. I'll tell them my story and tell them to test me against the Nerevarine prophecies and then report back. I have to give her more money? It's been so long. It's been so long since I have done this quest. I will hear you. I will hear your talk, Outlander. Want to speak with Sumatul? You want to speak to Nibani Mesa? Have they sent for you? No. They will not have sent for you, then you will not speak to them. You are an Outlander, Sumatul is our chief, and Nibani Mesa is our wise woman. They will not speak to you. Okay, let me set a mark here, because I know I'm going to be coming back here a lot. Perfect. I'm going to try go and talk to Caius and see if he has anything to say. I'd prefer not to look it up if I can remember it without having to. Oh, right. The package you gave me described the prophecy's conditions, and you seem to match them. An orphan and an outcast, a youth born on a certain day to uncertain parents, standard vague prophecy stuff. I can see how it would be nice to have a Nerevarine in our pocket, just in case, but the Emperor and his advisors seem to think this prophecy is genuine, whatever a genuine prophecy is, and we're going to take it seriously, aren't we? Let's see. Yeah. Said he gave me a package. Is that true? Did I sell it? He gave me a package and I sold it. Well, Hmm. Okay. It's beating me. Give me a second. Yeah, okay. There was something I was missing. Well, kind of, anyways. One of these other... Yeah, let's go in here and talk to this guy. This is what we need to do. I'll not talk to you. I'll not talk to you. You have no standing among us. I think I need to get his thing up and then talk. You have no standing among us, Outlander, but you speak well and with respect, so I will explain. It is against our customs that an Outlander should speak to an Ashkan or wise woman. I'll tell you also that Sumatul has no love for Outlanders. The Nerevarine prophecies are not for Outlanders. Why should Sulmatul and Nabani Mesa speak to you about these things? Who are you that we should trust you? So... boast of my worthy deeds? I think I can do this one. These are indeed worthy deeds. I hear the truth in your words. Perhaps Sulmatul will be angry with me, but I think I can bear that. Go to the Ashkan's ear and speak with Sulmatul. Ask him your question and tell him I have sent you. I think the requirement for that one is either speechcraft or maybe it even ties into reputation here. We have 26. I'm not sure exactly what the requirement would be, but anyways, now we can talk to Sulmatul. The Nerevarine prophecies. You think you'll fulfill the Nerevarine prophecies. You wish to be tested to see if you are the Nerevarine. No Outlander may join the Nerevarine cult. If you are a clan friend, an adopted member of the Ashlander tribes, then perhaps... I have an initiation rite in mind. If you pass this rite, I will adopt you as a clan friend of the Ashlanders, and then I will submit you to Nabani Mesa, our wise woman who is skilled in oracles and mysteries, and who will test you against the prophecies. To be adopted into the tribe, you must undergo a harrowing. In a harrowing, you'll be judged by the spirits and ancestors to see if you are worthy. Go to the Urshalaku burial caverns and fetch me Sul Senipul's bone-biter bow. Sul Senipul was my father, and his spirit guards his bone mold longbow deep in the burial caverns. Return to me with this bow, and I will adopt you into the Ashlander tribes as a clan friend. Burial caverns lie to the south-southeast of the camp, a north-facing door and a little hill halfway between us and the slopes of Red Mountain. Go north from the camp to the water, then turn east. As a rock cairn on the beach, turn and head straight south until you find the door. The spirits of our ancestors guard the caverns. They will attack and will kill you if they can. Force your way past them or evade them. Get the bow and return to prove your worthiness. Can do. So, he said to go north out of camp. But it's south. It's south-southeast, right? There's another marking on the mini-map there, the red marking. That's why we're hearing something glitched through the floor, maybe. It said south-southeast, right? To the south-southeast, yeah. So it's somewhere this way. Wonder if that's it. Said the door is north facing. That ain't it. Maybe it's down there? That might be it. Yeah, that's gotta be it. we'll save. Oh. Oh, this isn't it. South. It's probably more this direction then. There's a cave there, but that wouldn't... I don't think that's the right one. Maybe it is. Let's go find out. This is the cave that we passed on our way here, isn't it? Maybe not. There it is. Titan. Oh no, a rat. This will probably wrap around if I had to guess. Water. It's been a solid, like, 8+ years since I played the main story of Morrowind. So I don't even remember all the loot that's in here. Might not even be that much loot in this one, honestly. Always gotta check underwater. We'll just go ahead and... There's some high up stuff here. Anything hiding in any of these crevices? Skeleton champion. I don't know about that one. A mummy. Take ash salts. Spear of light. Cat light on striking. Yeah, that's weird. Steel halberd. It's actually not terrible damage, honestly. Anyways. Dead adventurer. Flies buzzing, but nothing interesting. Ooh, hello. So much for leveled loot. We're 27, and level loot chests still give us nada. I don't know which way to go first. What do we have this way? Oh, geez. Right, okay. What's... I'm starting to remember this now. Here we go. Make sure there's no slafterfish. Hi there, Mr. Skellington. So these skeleton champions, they would have messed us up early on. So like there is a reason why I waited so long to come here. Let's see, silver staff. I don't think there's much worth picking up in here, but let's check it just to be sure. Can't hurt. Let's fly up here and see. Nothing. Nothing. Yeah. Fair enough. We're gonna have to do some more levitating in the next room. But if need be, I can just cast a levitate spell. Don't need to use all the charges on the blade. It's at about 40%. I suppose worst case scenario, I could always eat the Golden Saint Soul. Okay, start from the bottom. Anything in the water? Doesn't look like it. I have, like, vague memories of the overall story of this game. I remember so little about the details of how to complete each quest, which I love, because it's kind of like getting to play this game for the first time again, you know? I mean, not exactly, but it's, you know, exploring the unknown for me, which is cool. Okay. Go to this one first. If I recall, most of these are dead ends. Hello? I'll take some skooma. Hell yeah, dude. I feel like he's got something up there. Well, he does. We do have a jumping spell. Tyner's Hop Toad. What do we have? Fortify speed, restore strength. This might... Okay. I know we've read the other one. I really should have just installed a mod that tells us what books we've read. But I haven't got around to it yet. Yikes. I mean, there's some Dwemer stuff that's worth a little bit, but not enough that I care. I'm not gonna do that. Let's do levitate this time. More control. Bone Mold Tower Shield. Cool. Bone Mold Helm. Firebite War Axe. Take a key. Where are we going? Is there another way straight through? That's what it looks like. There is. I really doubt we're gonna run into anything that's going to give us any trouble in this dungeon, but hey, why not? Okay. I think he summoned something. Okay, let's just do some levitating here. Glass tower shield. That is what I'm talking about. Book that I haven't read. That's always nice. Got anything else hiding for me? Ooh, is that an ebony closed held? Nice. Dang, some good loot. Glad I came down here. Throw down a save. And of course we have permanent water breathing because of, is it our shirt or our pants? Our pants have the water breathing. I know there's a bunch of hidden stuff through here on some of these bodies and whatnot. This ain't even the top. That's another one. I believe up there is something hiding. Is this the one that has a Daedric helmet in it? Or am I misremembering? I think this one has one of the Daedric helmets. But I could be wrong. Amulet of Frost? Magebane. Thank you. Glass Greaves. Don't see anything for that one. Nothing on top here, but I think there is something up here, right? Yes, it's Wizard Staff. Ah, so we could have got a Wizard Staff this way. Scrolls, anything interesting? Nah. Fair enough. Can't have good stuff in every single chest, you know? If everywhere had good loot, you wouldn't be able to appreciate the bad loot, you know? Let's drink. I wonder if this is... That's still damaged, our willpower. Fortify speed, skooma. Store Magicka. And levitate. Always get stuck on stuff with levitate. So that's the top one. That's the Amulet of Frost. I think he's the one who had the... I don't remember what he had. We'll go to the top one. Do the top one, and then we'll work our way down from here. Save us a little bit of MP on levitates. Where we can, anyways. Also, low-key, this game has, like, better pathing than Skyrim. And this game came out from the same company in 2002. And, fun fact, they're on the same engine as well. It's a little deceptive to say that because Skyrim's on an updated version of the engine, but it is still the same engine, just updated. Fortify Magicka is such a meme. Netch leather boots, huh? Steel dagger. Well, considering we just found a glass tower shield and glass greaves and an ebony helm, as well as 2 glass weapons. No, not 2 glass weapons. This is what we found outside. Let's use this armorer's hammer. Oh, it got used up. Okay. Perfect. That's what I wanted. I didn't want the extra weight. It's worth picking up, but I didn't want to carry it around with me. I recognize this architecture. Remember there being something... Might be in this next room. I think something we have to... Yeah, I think we have to fly up on top of one of those. Oh, was this him? Yep. And there's the bow. And if I remember correctly, there's something hiding up on one of these rafters as well. We have a soul gem. We have some Drew wax. That's fine, I guess. Frost shield. I recognize this architecture. Might be a different section of this where we have to do that. Definitely these assets is the what I'm thinking of, but it might be in a different quest. So I'm pretty sure one of these is where you get the Bow of Shadows. I thought that was it, but maybe not. Well, if it is, whatever. And you can see, even though it went red, like we should have taken damage, we didn't end up taking any actual damage because of our 1 point of slow fall. More water. Hi there. Oh. Did you guys drop down? What happened? Maybe. Up to the top. Check for anything hiding. I'd love to hide things behind waterfalls. Yeah. Okay, we'll check that out in a second. Another dead adventurer. A Drew Helm. Armor rating 84. Yeah. It's a straight upgrade. And that might actually be the best helmet we can wear until we become the Nerevarine. Scroll of Hellfire is fine, I guess. No, I don't have any levitate left. No, there's more stuff. Let's drink. Do I have anything else in my potion case? Hold on. I feel like I have a different Magicka potion in here that I could use. Nope, I cleared all that out so I didn't have to carry them. Okay, well, exclusive Restore Magicka it is. Okay, let's just go up to the top first, because this levitate does not last very long. I don't think we need to read any of those. What do we have here? Restore speed we'll take. Fortify I don't care about. Restore. A chitin short sword. Steel halberd. Okay. Oh, it's just that section up there. Okay. Levitate. We have Devil Cephalopod Helm. Interesting. That's a Telvanni helm. So it was just money. That's fine. I guess he gives us another piece for our collection as well. See what I mean about these story dungeons being way more detailed and interesting? They're just way more fun to explore. And then, is this the one that we already went through? I would say no. I think this is the last one. Really? Not enough charges. Fine. We'll drink another potion. Okay, thank you. You have a good chance to cast it. It just didn't want to go. It's not even anything up here. Of course. A Drew Curus. We already have one. but we can still sell that. Hey, come on. Sorry if you guys are annoyed by the quick camera movements. I'm sure that bothers some people. But in Morrowind, you really gotta give it a good jiggle sometimes to weasel your way through. Ah, there you are. You have anything interesting? Some Dwemer boots. Come here. Okay, let's check these first. We have a chitin shield. Wah wah. Some Sujama. I'll take that, thanks. You holding on to anything up here? Don't look like it. Nordic Claymore. Well, I think that's it for this burial chamber. But let's make extra sure that I didn't miss anything. This should be the first one we did, right? Fragile Burial, yep. And that'll be the entrance. Okay, well, we can recall. Before I go to the Ursulaku camp, I'm going to go home. And I am going to take a minute to sort through some of this stuff and get back to you. Because this will take a minute. Sort some things, sell some things, the usual. We'll be right back. Okay, we're back. We cleaned up our inventory. We're looking at almost 50k here. Sold a bunch of stuff. You might notice I have our Imperial Dragon Scale helmet back on. I just don't like I think it looks better than the Druid helmet. The Druid helmet looks super weird. So we're going to keep wearing this one for now. And like I said, we'll probably be moving over to the Indurail helmet eventually anyways. Chain capacity 22. I'll have to think of some enchants that I'll want to do with it. 25 on this. I guess it is Tilvani, that makes sense. Move some more stuff around. Our Glass Tower Shield. Greaves. You got the new, the Mage Bane. So, a couple things got moved around. I put the Ebony helmet with the Daedric stuff in the other Ebony shields. I just realized enchant capacity is 150 on this thing. And this one, yeah, this one's also 150. I think the Tower Shield is like 180, 190. I don't think it's quite 200, but anyways, I was doing some thinking about the next enchantment that we want to do, and I looked into it, and it's going to cost us about 90,000 to make the next thing that I'd like to make, so. Initiation rite. This is my father's Bonebiter bow. You've completed the initiation rite. I name you Tamali, clan friend of the Ashlanders. Keep my father's bow and bear it with honor. You are a friend of our tribe and may rest in an Ursulaku bed. But do not harm other tribe members or take their things. And now I will fulfill my other promise. Go to the wise woman's yurt, Nibani Mesa. Shall examine you and test you against the Nerevarine prophecies. Now that you're a clan friend, I want you to speak plainly. I find it hard to believe that you are the Nerevarine. You're an outlander, but the Nerevarine comes to drive all outlanders from Morrowind. How could an outlander be the incarnate? The great houses stole our land and mocked us with false gods. The godless outlanders steal our land and our dignity. The Nerevarine is the last hope the Ashlanders have. I will let no outlander steal this hope from us. These are serious words, words of life and death. I see honor and merit in you, and I am proud to name you clan friend. But take care what you say and do in the name of the Nerevarine. Now, go question Nabani Mesa and learn all she can tell you. Combat again for some reason. So, there are many Nerevarine prophecies, and they suggest many things. Aspect and uncertain parents, the moon and star, sleepers, 7 curse, the curse's bane, the prophecy of the stranger, the prophecy of the 7 visions, the lost prophecies. Ask me of these things if you are patient. If you would be wise, or if you are impatient to know, just ask, do I pass the test of the Nerevarine prophecies? Go ahead, Outlander. I am the wise woman. Ask your question, and I will answer. If what you say is true, you are indeed born on an uncertain day of uncertain parents. This is a part of the prophecy. But many have the same birthday, and many are not sure of their parents. It is interesting, but it does not make you Nerevarine. Legend says Indoril Navarre's family standard bore the moon and star, and Nerevar's armor and weapons bore this sign. Some say he bore a moon and star birthmark, some say he has a magic ring marked with the moon and star. Others say he was born under a moon and star. In any case, I think the moon and star is the mark of the Nerevarine, and you do not have this mark, so you are not the Nerevarine. Rumors say in the towns, mad cultists called Sleepers are attacking people, saying that Dagoth has awakened and will drive the Outlanders from Morrowind. Perhaps it is just a coincidence, but I think it is a sign of the Nerevarine. Not necessarily a sign that you are the Nerevarine. Perhaps the time of the Nerevarine has come, and you have come at the same time. This is not passing a test, but it may mean you have some part to play in the coming of the Nerevarine. It is another Ashlander prophecy of the Nerevarines. It is called the 7 Curses of the Sharmat. But I do not know it, and I know no one who does. It may be lost. Such things happen. A wise woman dies or forgets, or a clan is wiped out. Perhaps someone knows, but is keeping it secret. Perhaps it is in one of those many books of your settled peoples. I have heard that the dissident priests of the temple may have such books. Stranger. This is the best known of the Nerevarine prophecies. We call it the Stranger. When earth is sundered and skies choked black, and sleepers serve the 7 curses, to the hearth there comes a stranger, journeyed far 'neath moon and star. Though stark born to sire uncertain, his aspect marks his certain fate. Wicked stalk him, righteous curse him, prophets speak, but all deny. Many trials make manifest the stranger's fate, the curse's bane. May touchstones try the stranger, many fall, but one remains. Prophecy of the 7 Visions. The full title of the prophecy is 7 Visions of 7 Trials of the Incarnate. Listen, and I will tell you the verses. 7 trials. What he puts his hand to, that shall be done. What is left undone, that shall be done. First trial. On a certain day, to uncertain parents, incarnate moon and star reborn. Second trial. Neither blight nor age can harm him. The curse of flesh before him flies. Third trial. In caverns dark, Azura's eye sees, and makes to shine the moon and star. Fourth trial. A stranger's voice unites the houses. 3 halls call him Hortator. Fifth trial. A stranger's hand unites the Velothi. 4 tribes call him Nerevarine. Sixth trial. He honors blood of the tribe unmourned. He eats their sin and is reborn. Seventh trial. His mercy frees the cursed false gods, binds the broken, redeems the mad. One destiny. He speaks the law for Veloth's people. He speaks for their land and names them great. What does this prophecy mean? It tells us who the Nerevarine will be, and the trials he must undergo before he fulfills his destiny. Some parts I understand, some parts I do not. I will answer your questions as best I can, but I cannot pretend to understand all. Scroll on up. Oh wow, we actually went so far up that we can't get back to the other... Does she have it down here? Lost Prophecies, there we go. There are Nerevarine prophecies that have been lost. The 7 curses and others. Some are forgotten, some hidden, some deliberately lost. The wise women are the memory of the Velothi people, but it is a faulty memory, and we are mortal, and our knowledge dies with us. But we hear that the dissident priests of the temple study our Nerevarine prophecies and record them in books. Such written words never die. You must go to them and ask for these books, and bring what you find to me. There are many Nerevarine prophecies. Here we go. Yeah, so we have seen them all now. Pass the test. You are not the Nerevarine. You are one who may become the Nerevarine. It is a puzzle and a hard one, but you have found some of the pieces and you may find more. Do you choose to be the Nerevarine? Then seek the lost prophecies among the dissident priests of the temple. Find the lost prophecies, bring them to me, and I will be your guide, and take these copies of The Stranger and the 7 Visions. Now I have told you all I know. Go think on what I've told you and do what must be done. So, we need to go to the temple. As funny as that is, we are the leader of the temple. So, who should we go talk to? Probably the old leader, right? I guess Balmora's our closest. So, that was a lot of reading. For those of you who stuck through it, there's a lot to grasp there, but yes, I like this layout for it so much better than what they did in Skyrim. The prophecies are super vague, and it's not that someone is Nerevar reborn from birth. It's that someone has to become the Nerevarine. Which means that in each playthrough, if you don't want your player to be the hero, he or she doesn't have to be the hero. You only become you are only the Nerevarine if you do what must be done to become the Nerevarine. And in Skyrim, they just force on you the fact that you are the Dragonborn. And I can get into lore about how that makes 0 sense, and how my Khajiit can be the Dragonborn, but whatever. Hall of Justice. Who would I ask about the... I mean, I guess the old leader, right? You don't have anything to say. Hi, Fane.
I've heard of you, Outlander. Feel free to peruse.
Da-da-da. You don't have anything on the Lost Prophecies, but that doesn't mean that no one will.
We are blessed.
You honor me.
This
Do
is
you
an
wish
honor.
to do business?
I'm literally your boss. Oh, we never handed this quest in. Okay. Let's take this Ancestral Wisdom Staff. Okay. As Archcanon, you may have the choose. Something else, right? Feel like other things, if we brought them to him, it's the same deal. Vivek Temple. Right, we gotta go through the back door. Even though we're the Archcanon, we still gotta go through the back door. Otherwise the Ordinators will get pissed off. Now, to be fair, this goes to the library, right? Yeah. Most of the Ordinators are going to die eventually anyways, because I'm going to kill them. Sure. Do you have anything? Oh.
We are blessed. Truly blessed.
Other side? No, this way. Here we are. Let's see. Lost Prophecies, no? Nothing, huh? I figured that you... would have had something on the Lost Prophecies of all the people.
We extend you our warm regard.
Oh, you know, she said the Dissident Temple. I wonder if she's referencing the Imperial cult. You know, before I spend all this time running around, I should probably just look up and see. Hold on. You know, I didn't even have to look it up. The wiki has a flowchart of quests, and then I read the title of the next quest and realized, oh, that makes, like, a ton of sense. Hold on. We want to go back to Vivek. God damn it. We have to go talk to Maramilo, you know, the one who we went to about the freaking prophecies in the first place. Who's in the temple. In the library, I think, right? I'm sure some people were yelling at me, those who know the quest better. It's been so long, though. And I believe Caius will have some new quests from us as well. If I remember correctly, we have to, like... Don't we have to give ourselves Corpus Disease and prove that it has no effect on us as part of the... one of the trials or whatever? I think that's part of what we go talk to Yagram about and Daviathir. Travel, temple... Still makes me laugh looking at the bottom right corner of the screen. Every time that just continues to grow more and more. It's gotten pretty ridiculous, honestly. The number of permanent buffs that we have. So I think we have to go to the library, and she's in here somewhere.
How may I?
If I remember, yeah, here she is.
I don't know where to begin. It is
As I
such a
said, get
honor.
Caius a copy of Progress of Truth, and that should tell him the things he needs to know. We can't talk now, but in the Apographa, the hidden teachings of the temple, there are several extensive references to lost prophecies. Prophecies no longer current among Ashlanders, but recorded by earlier temple pilgrims and scholars. Caius thinks you'll find what you're looking for in the Apocrypha, and I'm trying to get you access through the dissident priests. The dissident priests dispute temple doctrine and are outlawed and persecuted by the temple. Ordinators arrest and imprison heretics, and the Empire cannot interfere. Progress of Truth lists their beliefs. In brief, they challenge the purity and divinity of the tribunal, suggesting their powers are sorcerous and not divine, and perhaps akin to the powers of Dagoth-Ur. They also condemn the arbitrary power of the Ordinators and accuse the Temple of Hierarchy. Yeah, so we have talked about this. Search local booksellers. Right, so we need to bring her Progress of Truth. Do we have it at home? Let's go take a look. We might have it down here. Progress of Truth. There it is. Take. Okay, now we'll go back to the Urshulaku camp. I think this is the book she wants. Is this not correct? Lots of people are the Dunmer, all Dunmer, Ashlander, and Great House. Yeah. Second trial. I'm not sure what this means. Will Nerevarine come as a spirit who was not harmed by blight or age? I don't know, but I think Curse of Flesh means the blight disease corpus, which causes terrible distorted growths on its victims. Perhaps the Nerevarine can heal this disease. Perhaps that will be a sign of the Nerevarine. Yeah. Third trial. In legend, there is a shrine to Azura called the Cavern of the Incarnate. There are secrets I may not tell you about this cavern. Do not ask. Yeah, okay. First trial, to your birth sign, to your birth on a certain day, to uncertain parents. It's just like the Stranger Prophecy. Let's see, what does the wiki say we should do? It wants us to go to the Ministry of Truth. I think we have to go do some more stuff with Caius first. So let's go do the Caius stuff first, I guess. And then he will guide us on our way there. I'm trying to read as little as possible. Save video time from me having to walk back and forth between 100 different NPCs to figure out what's going on. Which, if I was playing this on my own, is what I would do. However, for the sake of entertainment, I'll try and keep it moving. Orders. You've spoken with Sumatul and Abani Mesa. And from what they say, it sounds like you could really be the Nerevarine. That's just incredible, but I'll have to get used to the idea. Let me try and get word to Mara Milo. Maybe she can find out whether the dissident priests have any lost prophecies. But in the meantime, I have a very tough assignment for you. Do you think you're ready? I'm ready for anything. Don't get overconfident, but it so happens that I agree. You're ready. But just in case, I'm going to give you 400 drakes. Before you head out, make sure you outfit yourself with healing potions, new gear, a little training, whatever you think you need most. And remember, if you get in trouble, back off, rest up, and go back fresh. Don't get cocky. I think this will be a tough one. Here's your mission. Fort Buckmoth sent a patrol to Narmak, hunting smugglers with 6th House connections. They found a 6th House base, a 6th House shrine, and a 6th House priest named Dagoth Gares. Speak to Champion Ray Sapulia at Fort Buckmoth. She'll tell you about the patrol and the 6th House base. Your orders: find that 6th House base, kill Dagoth Gares, and bring me a full report on the 6th House base. Where is... Fort Buckmoth is the Imperial Legion's garrison for Redaran District. The fort lies south of Aldaroon, a short walk from Aldaroon's south gate. Okay. Let's go. We're going to Aldaroon. Let's skip across town. Let's travel to Aldaroon. Notice his disposition to me is quite low. And that is partially to do with... Is there even a south gate? Just go this way. That's partially due to the fact that sometimes I had my weapon out when I went to talk to him. Probably early on, when I wasn't paying him much attention. Who are you? You there, yes, you. I'm in need of an escort. You'll do the pinch. I need an escort to Ghostgate Shrine, and I need to be there in 2 days' time. I'll give you a tip when you get me there safely. I haven't got all day. Shall we go? I don't have the time. I should have expected much from the likes of you. Yeah, I'm not gonna escort you all the way from here to Ghostgate Shrine. Even with the better escort mod on. I ain't about that life. No idea what the reward is, don't really care. Maybe that'll come back to bite me in the butt later, but... My clothing was so nice that even after turning her down... Even after turning her down, she still had 100 disposition. Which is kind of hilarious. I find it kind of funny that I don't know these quests very well, because I used to speedrun this game. Which is hilarious, but... You don't actually talk to many NPCs while doing the speedrun for this game. And if you haven't seen a Morrowind speedrun, you should probably go watch a Morrowind speedrun, because they are something special. If you didn't know, the world record is like, I think it's down to like 3 minutes and something. So it's kind of nuts. Here's who we're looking for. I'm Ray Sapulia, champion of the Legion garrison here at Buckmoth Legion Fort, and you're Tamali. Caius Casady sent you, didn't he? Caius says you're the one to handle the 6th House base near Narmak. Only one trooper returned. He died soon after, horribly disfigured with corpus disease and out of his wits. In his ravings, he spoke of a cavern on the coast. He called it Ilunibi. It's not on our maps. Try asking locals in Narmak. They fought with cultists and disfigured man-beasts, corpus monsters, I think. They fled the attackers and got lost in the caves. Then they ran into a half-man creature named Dagoth Gares. This Dagoth Gares slew the rest of the patrol, but he spared the one trooper. He told the trooper he was being spared so he might tell others that the sleeper awakes, and the 6th House has arisen, and Dagoth is Lord, and I am his priest, and all will be one with him in the flesh. The trooper awakened outside the caves and returned here. We couldn't recognize him, and he didn't respond to questions, just kept rambling on like a madman until he died. I've heard of corpus disease before, but never seen it. The trooper's flesh was swollen and covered with growths. His bones twisted and lost their shape. He spoke to himself as if in a dream. We didn't recognize him at first, except for his clothing and armor. The fort chaplain tried spells and potions, but couldn't cure the disease. He died soon after he reached the fort. Didn't realize how fast corpus kills. It sure wasn't pretty. The troops seem shaken. I'm a little worried myself, to tell the truth. Narmok is an island fishing village on the Bitter Coast, roughly west of Caldera and Aldrune. Here, let me mark it on your map. There's a marked route to Narmok from Aldrune. It's no easy trip. Our patrols take the Balmora Road. At the Nice-Balmora-Aldrune signpost goes south, then immediately west on a side road to Drelune Phelan's cottage, then head cross-country west to the coast, with the old Dunmer stronghold at Andasreth as a landmark. When you hit the coast, turn south. Follow the coast, wading around the headlands when necessary. Pass a shipwreck. When the coast levels out and turns from barren rock to green swamp, you're in the Bitter Coast region. Keep south with the water on your left until you see Narmok, an island just off the coast. There's a crude plank bridge through some rocks to the island itself. It's a rough place, popular with adventurers, smugglers, and outlaws, but maybe someone in Narmok can tell you how to find Ilunibi Sea Caverns. Okay. Let's... Debating on if I want to mark this, because this is a bit of a hike from Aldrune. But maybe we don't need to go here. You know what? Let's just mark it to be safe. Set up this mod for a reason. Let's just call it that. Balmora. I think we can get there quickly this way. Because, yeah, that's Narmok there. We can get to Aldrune from here. Can you take us to Margon? Let's see. Yeah, there's no real quick and easy way. Let's just get running, I guess. So they said it's a Dagoth where we're going. I'm wondering if there will be an Ash Vampire or not. Probably not if I had to guess, but I don't think we should have any troubles with Ash Vampires now either. I mean, I think we're plenty strong enough to take them all on. The main story has us pick up quite a number of items to be able to defeat Dagothar. You have to pick up Keen and Sunder, as well as we want to get Wraithguard from Vivek, and we got a whole lot of stuff to do still. The longest part of this quest, of the main story anyways, is the 4th and 5th trials, which puts you on multiple long quests from each of the houses, or each of the 3 houses that you can become a member of. So yeah, we're going in the right direction. And as well as going to each of the Ashlander Blothy camps. So it's like there's 4 camps, 3 houses, so 7 big quests you have to do. Each of them have you prove your worth. So it's a bit of a hassle, takes a while. And the Ashlander camps are actually, like, not bad at all. It's the houses that suck. And I remember the Telvanni one and the Halalu one being quite annoying. I think Red Rand's was pretty easy. I don't remember it being too bad at all. And here we go. Bitter Coast region, one of my favorites. Is that a dead guar? That's an Armonk there. I know the quest for the Boots of Blinding Speed, which we will do eventually. Don't plan on using them, but we'll go get them. I believe you have to escort someone to Narmak. Oh, the girl who has the boots. Who, as most people probably know, is considered a bandit, so you can just kill her and there's no bounty put on your head for it. Jumpy, jumpy. We're getting close to our next level, actually. We'll have to go do some training. Welcome to Narmak. Yeah, that's fine. What were we doing here? What do we need to go to? Ask people about the... Let's go to the temple, maybe? What do you know? Nope. That's what they call the old sea cave up on the north end of the island. Right on Kartag Point. They'll be poking your nose in there. Someone might object. Yeah, okay. Let's zoom in here so we can see a little better. I love the this area of the game. I think it looks so nice. Is it this far up? Do they count this? Yeah, Carcass of the Saint. Now, I had talked about doing quest mods. And I believe this is one of the areas that there's a major quest mod rework for. That is highly rated on the workshop. It totally reworks this whole area into a much bigger and more detailed dungeon. You were just a dreamer. Dead adventurer. Grandmaster's lockpick, huh? Dang. Some Dwemer stuff. The reason I brought that up is, I'm not sure if there'll be conflicts with some of these dungeons if I'm going back afterwards. Because I feel like there might be. And I hope there isn't, because I'd really like to do some videos on some of these mods, because they seem really cool. Here's a Dagoth already. Oh, here's an Ashcool. Fair enough. spine. That might be deeper in. Let's go check the other side first. If it goes to the same location, that's fine. Ash Slave. Tainted Marrow. It's like another ash ghoul down there. Oh, a data rock. Don't quite have as much health regen as I used to. I have to be a little more careful. Just about magical attacks, really. Physical attacks I'm more than capable of handling, I think. But that upper section. This goes to the spine, right? Yeah. We have here Grandmaster's Lockpick. Go check this upper section as well. Make sure there's nothing up here. Don't look like it. Head straight through here. Check still. I don't think there's anything hiding here. This also goes to the spine, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Just in case there is an ash vampire. We'll save. The Dagoth who's in here might be an ash vampire. That's what I'm worrying about. Because I honestly can't remember. It's just been so long. Blackened Heart. Yeah, that's probably the main entrance to the... This will scoop around to the other entrance to the spine that we found. Or entrances. We found two others. What do we have here? Orcish stuff? We can take those. The helmet at the very least. I should probably be, like, nabbing and pinching everything I can get my hands on, but... we're gonna make enough money from other stuff that it's Not that big of a worry for me. Oh, Bone Lord. And a Winged Twilight. Interesting. Ooh, Corpus thing. What are these called? Lame Corpus. Yeah, nothing hiding. So this will go back to the main entrance, right? Arcs of the Saint. This one will go to the Marrow. Tainted Marrow? Yeah, okay. So we'll go to the Blackened Heart entrance on the other side now. Those jumps in... Oh, you have 2 Void Salts, I'll take those. You'll just have a bunch of... Oh no, you had a Soul Gem on you. If it's not worth over 1,000 gold, I usually am just going to ignore it at this point. Hey, we have a level up. Okay, we gotta remember not to rest. What are... Yeah, well, we can get endurance and personality. I'd like to do agility, speed, and endurance. Oh no, endurance is maxed. Agility, speed, and personality are the ones that we want to level up skills for. Sorry about that. Blackened Heart. Oh, we've seen this layout before. That same cell was used in the very first dungeon we went into. For some reason, I feel like this Dagoth is an Ash Vampire. I have memories of it. I don't know why. Yeah, we'll go check this way. Where does this go? Soul's Rattle. Let's check the rest of Blackened Heart first. And of course it's all dead ends. Yeah, that's how it goes. I'm wondering how much the ice armor and the adamantine armor from Tribunal and Blood Moon. I wonder how much their enchant values are. Since a mix of adamantine and ice armor is likely going to be the best armor we can get for quite some time. Some of the modded areas we're going to be going to might have some better stuff, but I honestly don't know. Can't use fire on me, man. We immune. That ain't gonna work. Anything else hiding back here? It's like no loot in here, surprisingly. Oh, maybe you're the Dagoth we're looking for. Yep, Dagoth Garrus. It's not an ash vampire, it's just an ash ghoul. The 6th house greets you, Lord Nerevar, or Tamali as you call yourself. I am known as Dagoth Garrus, priest of the Illuminati Shrine, and minister of 6th house servants. My lord Dagoth has informed me of your coming. I wish that this time you had come to honor your lord's friendship, not to betray it. Oh wow, he took 4 hits. With his dying breath, Dagoth Garrus smiles and curses you. Even as my master wills, you shall come to him, in his flesh, and of his flesh. Message from Dagoth Lord Nerevar Indoril, High Rizdania, my lord, friend, and companion. Once we were friends and brothers, Lord Nerevar, in peace and in war. No houseman ever served you better or more faithfully. Much that I did was your command, at great cost to myself and my honor. Yet beneath Red Mountain you struck me down as I guarded the treasure you bound me by oath to defend. It was a cruel blow, a bitter betrayal to be felled by your hand. But, remembering our old friendship, I would forgive you and raise you high in my service. The 6th house was not dead, but only sleeping. Now we wake from our long dream, coming forth to free Morrowind of foreign rulers and divine pretenders. When the land is swept clean of false friends and greedy thieves, the children of Veloth will build a garden of plenty in this blighted wasteland. Come to Red Mountain, old friend, for the fellowship and honor that once we shared. I would grant you counsel and power, if only you would pledge that friendship anew. The path to Red Mountain is long and filled with danger, but if you are worthy, you will find there wisdom, a firm friend, and all the power you need to set the world aright. As ever, your respectful servant and loyal friend, Lord Vorin Dagoth. Dagoth. Yep. The lore continues to deepen. We have more glass boots. That's our 3rd pair, I think. A 6th house amulet. Bone mold. Common amulet. Is this the one with riddles? Take the bellhammer anyways. What do we have? Sure. I guess. Guess just the glass boots in here, huh? We got a little more of the dungeon to explore. Oh no, we don't. We can't get through here. I am curious what's through there, though. You know, it's a little cheaty, but I'm curious if there's anything through here. Nope, doesn't look like it. They make it look like there is, though. Okay. Then we want to go now back to... as the spy master ordered, but with his dying breath, Dagoth Garrus pronounced a curse on me, and now I have the corpus disease. He said I would come to Dagoth in his flesh, and of his flesh. I don't feel any different, but the marks of the disease are plain on my face. I'll have to return and report back to Spy Master on the 6th house base, and hope he knows of some way to cure this disease. Can we actually see it on our face? I don't think so. But, oh god, we actually, hold on. I gotta spread this out so we can see. We have 1 point of intelligence, willpower, and personality drained. And I think that keeps getting worse the longer it takes us. Is that right? Anyways, we have Corpus now. So let's go to Balmora. And if we talk to anyone, they're going to be like, by gods, you have Corpus. Get away from me. But we already have a mark set up at Thabeth Fear, and I'm pretty sure that's where he sends us. Go find a cure. Orders. With Dagoth Garrus dead, the 6th House Shrine is no longer a threat. You've more than earned a promotion to the rank of Traveler. I'm very worried that you have Corpus disease, but I have some good news in that department. I canvassed my informants for possible treatments, just in case you contracted the disease during your mission. I learned from Fast Eddie that your best chance of getting cured is Divaith Fear, an ancient Telvanni wizard who runs a corpsarium for victims of the disease. Here, take this Dwemer artifact and 1,000 drakes, and go to Telfear. Divaith Fear will like the Dwemer artifact. A gift may sweeten his disposition. The gold is for expenses, and here's a couple of levitation potions. I hear you'll need them in Telvanni Towers because wizards don't use stairs. So get moving and get that corpus disease cured, then hurry back. I think I know how to get the lost prophecies Nabani Mesa asked for. So, what Dwemer artifact did he give us? A Dwemer? A Coherer. Okay. Well, thankfully, we have... boom, a mark here, because we are... If you're just coming in now and you haven't been watching every single episode, then well, you're probably quite lost, but we came here as a part of the Mages Guild. We are the Archmage of the Mages Guild. Oh yeah, it's getting worse, I think. Oh no, Corpus is still only at -1. We are the Archmage of the Mages Guild, and we come here to talk to Divaith for some Dwemer-related quests. Anyways, say, that's an interesting Dwemer piece you have there. What can you tell me about it? Offer the Dwemer artifact as a gift. A gift? For me? How thoughtful and shrewd. I suppose you know I am a collector, and that such a gift is bound to please me. I congratulate you on your diplomatic skills, so why have you tried to butter me up? Come to consult the great Divaith Fear? You have the divine disease, want to plunder the dungeon, or you're at my daughter's. The magical principles of corpus disease are elusive and miraculous, far more subtle and powerful than any conventional sorcery or enchantment. I'm persuaded that it is in some manner the curse or blessing of a god, perhaps both a curse and a blessing. The victim, of course, cannot appreciate the marvelous nature of the corpus. It saps the mind, and yeah, we've talked about this before. The divine disease. Corpus disease. How interesting. Did you know that corpus makes you immune to disease? Have you ever heard of the prophecies of the Nerevarine? Ashlanders say the Nerevarine will be immune to disease. I've always thought maybe I have the Nerevarine down in my corpsarium, and I don't even know it. Ha ha ha. The Nerevarine is a fat, disgusting corpus monster, and mad as a marsh rat. Wouldn't that be funny? Explain that you may fulfill the Nerevarine prophecies. That's a fascinating story you tell, so you might be the Nerevarine. Means nothing, of course. Corpus victims have all sorts of delusions, but let me think. I've got a potion. In theory, it should cure corpus. Doesn't work though, probably kill you. Killed all my test subjects, but you've got nothing to lose. Before I give it to you, I want you to look around below in the corpsarium. Know what's in store if you don't take the potion, and while you're there, I want you to pick up a pair of boots from a victim. Calls himself Yagram Bagran. My oldest patient, handy fellow, fixes things for me. Bring the boots back, and then you can have the potion. So, we actually already have a mark at Yagran, because I knew we were going to have to go back to him.
What brings you to visit Yagram Bagar, Master Crafter, and last living dwarf?
Some of the only voice acting in the game. You're here for the Dwemer boots. Tell my gracious keeper that I have done what I could. Only a Dwemer mage crafter could have done so much, but only idiots could have created these boots. It shames my race that we must be judged by the works of such lackwit blunderers. Lord Fear obtained these enchanted Dwemer boots from an unfortunate thief, and given the quality of their craftsmanship, little wonder the fellow came to a bad end, but I can do nothing for them. The fundamental enchantment is flawed. Might as well start over again if such a pair of boots could still be fashioned in these Ben benighted latter days, but I have done my best. Take them to Lord Fear with my sincere apologies. Dwemer Boots of Flying. Gracious Keeper. Yeah, we've already talked to you about that. Dwemer Boots of Flying, huh? Levitate 1 to 100 points for 10 seconds on self, cast when used. That's pretty great. Okay. And back to Devaith.
Under sun and sky.
Well, did you get my boots? No boots, no potion. The boots first, please, and now I'll give you the potion. On the following condition, you must drink it here, before my eyes. It should act immediately, and I need to observe you very carefully. Agreed? Yes, give me the potion. Good, open your mouth and close your eyes. Good, now swallow. Goodness, good grief. Look, it's working. Remarkable. Let me check your skin, your eyes, your tongue. Amazing. I think it worked. No sign of the disease at all. Of course, you still have corpus disease, just like I planned, but all your symptoms are gone. Marvelous. I'll go try it out on some of the more desperate inmates, but I'll answer any questions you have before you go. Yeah, so basically, we still have corpus, meaning we are immune to disease now, which is one of the parts of the trial. Yeah, he doesn't have any other information for us. So he actually casted a spell on us there, but as you can see, resist corpus disease, corpus immunity 100%. Resist blight disease immunity 100%. And common disease immunity 100%. So now that we have corpus, we are immune to all diseases forever. Which means all of the recovery from disease stuff that we had, we can ignore now. It's no longer needed. So, before we rest and meditate, let's level up some skills. I don't think you can give us any... Well, we don't have anyone who can give us more block. We can at least get some speed, but what other agility skill could we level up? Sneak. Sneak would give us agility. Okay. Let's go do some hand-to-hand for some speed training. How much speed do we have already? 1, so 9 levels of hand-to-hand. Training, hand-to-hand. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Don't think you have anything I want to train in. All of the things you train in, I'm better than you at, so... Which is not surprising. Okay, then let's go on our way to Caius. Let's go stop off at the corner club and see... Someone should be able to teach us sneak. I hope, anyways. I have a sneaking suspicion that we might have killed the member of the Thieves Guild who teaches sneak to us as a lower ranked member. But will you train us? Oh, fantastic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So, now, take a look at our levels. We'll have 10 in speed, 10 in agility. We still need more in personality. So, speechcraft... Illusion, actually. Okay, hold on. Let's go to the Mages Guild and level up in some illusion for a bit. We need 7 levels in illusion. Do you teach illusion? You do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Let's pop home real quick and let's rest. Here we go. 5 agility, 5 speed, 5 personality. We only have a couple levels to go until we're gonna have to start just dumping points into luck, which is going to be funny. But we are 28. So, back to Valmora. And let's go talk to Kais. Getting those jumps in. I believe Spear is an endurance skill, yeah. As you can tell from... Hey, acrobatics. As you can tell from how I've been leveling, I haven't been going all that optimal with my stuff, and you can see here, like, Mercantile. I have, like, so many levels I can get out of Mercantile, and look at how my stats are. You really don't need to be, like, 100% optimized with it. It's not that big of a deal, thankfully. Thank you for your report. I'm very happy you've been cured. Unfortunately, I've had a bit of bad news. I've been recalled to the Imperial City. You'll be promoted to operative, and I will head the Blades here in Vardenfell until I return. I've only waited here to give you your final orders before I go. Continue pursuing the Nerevarine Prophecies as the Emperor commands. First go to the Hall of Wisdom and Justice, and get Mara Milo to help you find the Lost Prophecies. She's being watched. If something has gone wrong, find her private quarters. She'll leave you a message there under the code word Amaya. Then take the Lost Prophecies to Nibani Mesa. From that point, you'll have to follow her directions and follow the prophecies. Good luck. That makes you the ranking Blades agent here in Vardenfell District. As far as I know, there may be other Blades agents here I don't know about. It wouldn't surprise me. I may be gone a while and you'll have expenses. Here's some gold and you can use the house until I return. And I won't be needing these blacks or the ring. These blacks. Black pants. Okay. Or the ring while I'm in Cyrodiil. Maybe they'll come in handy. Take good care of them. Internal politics. Some concern about my sugar is skooma. I thought about refusing the recall, but they have members of my family back in the capital. I'm afraid it may have something to do with the problem with the succession. As the Emperor's health declines, factions are maneuvering for advantage. I may be gone a while, and that's why you're promoted to operative. Okay. So, he gave us Caius' black shirt, Fortify Sneak, 20 points for 20 seconds, Boring Chameleon 20 points for 30 seconds, and his ring, Luck and Security. Okay, I'll keep them because they're, important story things. Okay, so you guys know the deal. Let me sort out some stuff, put some things away, sell some stuff, and we'll be right back. Okay, here we are back at the Urshalaka camp. Cleaned up everything. We're looking at 61k gold now. Not too bad. Go ahead. Do you have questions about the Nerevarine Prophecies or other questions to ask me? Or do you bring me news of the Lost Prophecies? I believe second trial. No, fourth and fifth trial we don't care about. Is it the third trial? Okay. Okay. Nothing to do here. Let's go talk to Mara Milo then. Which I should really have just put a mark down in the temple in Vivek, but whatever. Vivek.
Why walk when you can run?
Why walk when you can run? We go to the arena. Then we go to the temple. And if I remember correctly, this time when we go in to speak to Mara, she's dead, and we do have to go to her chambers. I think the Ordinators have killed her, if I remember correctly. Ask you about Maramilo? Nope. She works here in the library. She's not here right now. We find her private quarters. Her door is across from the canon offices here in the Hall of Wisdom.
May you find me.
Milo's quarters. Note to Amaya. Maya, sorry I missed you. I had to run some old documents over to the Inquisitor at the Ministry of Truth, and I'm likely to be tied up there for a while. Why don't you meet me there as soon as you can? Then we can leave together as soon as I'm done. And Maya, don't forget to bring me the 2 Divine Intervention Scrolls you borrowed, or if you use them, buy a couple of new ones for me. I think I'm going to need them soon. Janand Molini at the Mages Guild in the Foreign Quarter keeps them in stock. Alvela Sarum is the guard at the entrance. Just tell her you're looking for me and she'll let you in. Your faithful friend, Mara. P.S. I left a couple of levitate potions here for you, just in case I couldn't remember if you knew the spell or not, so I drew a couple from stock. Yeah, some quality Rising Force, which will be fine. Anything else? Take some gold. Yes, she's not dead yet, but I'm pretty sure she does die. So, we are going to go to the Ministry of Truth for the first time. Yeah, well, this way. The first time. Well, for the first time in this playthrough, which is that. Which always seemed way more daunting, looking at it from here, as a kid. But it's actually just, like, not that big at all. Hall of Processing. Here. I'm sorry, no pilgrims allowed in the ministry. I'll have to ask you to leave, but you're not here to visit someone, are you? I'll have you know that I am the Archcanon of the Tribunal Temple, but okay. Mara said you would come. I'll say you subdued me with magic and stole my key. It opens all 3 exterior doors. The upper back door is best. You'll need other keys for other doors inside. Search for the keys in desks. No one carries keys while on duty. Mara's in the prison keep in the cell on the far right. Mara said you'd bring scrolls to get out. I'm sure that some of us are sympathetic to the dissident priests, but kill an ordinator and you'll lose that sympathy. You've got rank in the temple. Maybe you can bluff your way through. Here's the key to the entrance. Now get going. I don't just have rank. Yeah. Before we go in, let's double check my scroll bag and see. Divine Intervention. Did she say Divine? Did she say Divine or Almsevi? I don't remember. So let's just grab both. And then save, and then go in. So confusing. Vivek Temple is one of the entrance doors. This place is just a big old maze. This is where we came in, right? No. Hold on. That's where we came in. I think we can just, bingo, bango, bongo.
What do you want?
Patriarch, I don't like this at all. This is completely against procedures, but I don't seem to have much choice. The key is in the Inquisitor's office, but the guards are not going to like this, not one bit. Yeah, they don't want me in here. I won't kill any, coordinators. As to Vivek Temple. Yes, so... I want to go further up, I guess. Alright, I kept saying Archcanon. I guess it's, the Patriarch that we are, not the Archcanon. Patriarch Tamale, this is against procedures and you know it. Go ahead, the key's in the desk, but I have to report this immediately.
May I help?
Interesting. Go on.
I do suppose that makes sense that it's locked from the inside as well.
May I help?
There we are. You have the Divine Intervention scrolls. I have an escape plan. I'll need one for myself for my escape. Getting out will be a lot faster and safer for you if you have one, but if you haven't got one for yourself, maybe you can find some other way out. Now, listen, here's my plan. Give me a Divine Intervention scroll. I'll meet you at the Secret Dissident Priest Monastery at Olamayan. For safety, we'll travel separately. When you get out of here, look for a woman named Blada Hateria on the east docks of Ebenheart. Tell her I sent you, and that you want to go fishing. She'll bring you to Olamayan by boat. I'll meet you there, and we'll get the lost prophecies from Gilvas Barello, the leader of the dissident priests. And magic conceals the entrance. Speak to Varana Aryan, a monk at the dock at Olamayan, about the hidden entrance. We'll bump the microphone there, sorry. Okay. It's a secret monastery. The dissident priest. The monastery itself is beneath the surface of a remote island along Azura's coast, with only a single entrance hidden from view by hills and vegetation. The monastery is further protected by a magical shield, which opens only at dawn and dusk, the magical twilight hours sacred to Azura. Okay. Can't talk now. Yeah. Okay.
Welcome, friend. We extend warm regards.
Divine Intervention. Which takes us here to Ebonheart. And on the docks. This way. When all else fails, levitation. Which way are the docks? Here. To the east, I suppose, makes sense, huh? Now, I've been thinking, we have, expansion delay on, right? And I'm wondering when that will, like, come off. I have a feeling it'll be once we do our first Ashlander camp and are officially named Nerevarine. Here we are. Do I know you? Right, you're Tamale. My friend said you might want to go fishing. I know a fine place. Excellent fishing, my friend. Milo says it's her favorite fishing spot. You ready to go? Good, I'm ready to take you to Holamayan anytime you're ready to travel, and I'll be here to offer you service anytime you need it. Azura's Coast Region. I'm Vervana Arian, a monk of Holamayan. The monastery is here on the island. Take the stone pathway north from the docks and the path uphill. The entrance is hidden by a magical shield. Wait or rest at the head of the path, and the portal will open at dusk and dawn only. The magical twilight hours sacred to Azura. Milo told us of your coming. You can find her in the library with Master Barello. Later, I can arrange for your return to Vivek whenever you're ready. Not yet. Oh, wait. I guess, there were steps there already. I guess we have the blade out. That's fine. Whoa, and it's a dead end. So, it's 4 a.m. 6? There we are.
Is there something you need?
Okay. Where's the library? There they are.
Welcome, friend. We
Thank
extend
you for
our
rescuing
warm
me.
regards.
Now I'll stay here at Holamayan with Master Barello and assist him with the monastery's library. Head of our secret order. We've adopted the name Dissident Priests. We are not ashamed of our disputes with the temple's hierarchy. We are fiercely loyal to the temple's ancient traditions, but we are troubled that the ultimate source of the tribunal's divinity might be the same as the source of Dagothar's evil power. Dagothar's power seems to wax as the tribunal's power wanes. Read the Progress of Truth and other documents of the Apocrypha in our library, and you'll see why we are uneasy. Now, I guess Nerevarine Cult. Okay. let's see. So do we just have to take Progress of Truth then? Or can we talk to you? Lost Prophecies. I've reviewed the Apocrypha, and I found 2 passages of particular interest. We've made copies of these passages to give you. Many are familiar with the 2 Nerevarine prophecies current among the Ashlanders called The Stranger and the 7 Visions. We have 2 other prophecies, the Lost Prophecy and the 7 Curses, that may offer additional insights into the riddles surrounding the coming incarnate. Perhaps these are the lost prophecies that your friend Nabani Mesa told you about. We've also prepared a document for you called Kagranak's Tools. This document will explain to you and others the terrible secret that the temple conceals about the true history of the tribunal and the corrupt nature of the divine powers. It is to conceal this secret that the temple pursues the Nerevarine and the dissident priests. Persecutes the Nerevarine and the dissident priests. This persecution must stop. We must be united against the true enemy Dagoth Ur. And if you are the Nerevarine, you must lead us against them. What do you have to say about this? Our interest in the Nerevarine used to be a matter of principle, a willingness to consider the validity of mystical insights rejected by temple doctrine. Now Dagoth Ur grows stronger while the tribunal grows weaker, and the return of Saint Nerevar, even if only reborn in spirit, may be our best prospect of salvation. The Lost Prophecy. From 7th sign of 11th generation, neither hound nor gwar, nor seed nor harrow, but Dagoth born and far star marked. Outlander incarnate beneath red mountain. Blessed guest counters 7 curses. Star blessed hand wields thrice cursed blade to reap the harvest of the unmourned house. I've anointed our copy of the Lost Prophecy with our best efforts at interpretation, but a rough summary might be: an outlander, foreign-born, but welcomed as a guest, confronts 7 curses beneath Red Mountain. His hand, blessed by Azura, uses a cursed blade to bring justice to House Dagoth or House Dwemer, or both. The Nerevarine, an outlander? That wouldn't please many Ashlanders and may explain how the prophecy got lost. Yes, it would. The 7 curses. The 7 curses reads as follows: through the doors of unmourned house, where scoffers scoff and schemers scheme, from the halls of oath-breaking house, rings 7 curses of God's blaspheme. First curse, curse of fire. Second curse, curse of ash. Third, curse of flesh. Fourth, curse of ghost. Fifth, curse of seed. Sixth, curse of despair. Seventh, curse of dreams. Your copy of the 7 curses bears our guesses at interpreting the verses. In short form, 7 curses come from House Dagoth or House Dwemer, or both. Fire and ash come from Red Mountain. Flesh is corpus, ghosts, seed, and despair are unclear, but Curse of Dreams seems to refer to recent cases of soul sickness and sleeper attacks in the towns. I believe these 7 curses is in reference to each of the Ash Vampires. And Curse of Dreams, I believe, is Dagoth Ur, the last one. And then we have to actually go kill the heart after that, but... do you have anything else to add? The hieroglyphs are the collected priestly writings of the temple. The apocrypha are the hidden writings, secrets known only at the highest levels of priesthood and inquisition, defying the temple. We have gathered as much of the apocrypha, I'm just going to say apocrypha, as we can here in Halamayan. One of the chief disputes between the temple and the dissident priests is that the temple hides the truth from its followers. By the way, here are a few books from our library you might find of interest. Each gives a very different impression of Nerevar. A significant part of the temple hierarchy might be more inclined to accept and tolerate differences of opinion and dogma, but other parts of the temple, in particular the Ordinators under Beryl Sala, claim that the threat from Red Mountain and Dagoth Ur can only be resisted with a unified, resolute faith. The people are afraid, so they support the hard line, but if we can show ourselves able to confront Dagoth Ur more effectively than the Ordinators, the temple and the people will support us. Sixth House. This is a new threat and not yet widely recognized as another face of the Devil Dagoth Ur, but it is clearly a sign of coming crisis, and the temple may no longer be able to protect Morrowind. In such troubled times, the Dunmer may turn to ancient pillars of faith, the Ancestors and the Daedra, and especially to the prophetic visions granted by Lord Azura. Then they may look to the Nerevarine, Saint Nerevar Reborn, to lead them against the grim armies of Dagoth Ur. Yeah. I don't know that we ever have to come back here, and if we do, oh well. Let's go talk to the Wise Woman. So, the Lost Prophecies. You have these lost prophecies, you will tell me these things over and over until I have them by heart. And then you will tell me what these priests say, what they see in these words, and then you must leave me, hunt, sleep, train, feed, learn the land. I must bring these things into me and place them before my ancestors and listen to them, and to the skies and stars of my dreams, and then, when the moons have come and gone, return, and I will give you my judgment. We have options. Okay. It just says that we did already. That's fine. I think now they want us to wait a full day. But we are running out of time. So that is going to do it for this episode. Made some good progress. We are very much so in the final stretch of the main story. I don't think we'll finish it in the next one. It'll probably be the one after that we finish it, but that is going to be my next main goal, is going to be finishing the main story, and then we can go do more guild stuff and other things like that from there. And when we're all wrapped up with that, probably in 5 or 6 episodes, this will be done, and then we'll move on to Tribunal. Okay. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like and consider subscribing. Catch you all in the next one. Take care.